So I'm at this place which is known as the San Juan Mission, and apparently there's a train going behind me. But what I just shot is this really contrasty scene right here. Most of this stuff is in shadow, and then I've got the bright sky, but I'm shooting it on black and white, so I think it's gonna look good however the exposure turns out. Basically, these are a bunch of really old churches and structures from probably like the early 1800s. The Alamo in San Antonio is actually considered one of the missions. So there's multiple of these, and this is what I'm shooting right now. I just took 2 shots of 4x5 film, and now I'm gonna basically move my camera to point in that direction because there's other little structure over here. I believe this is I think it's the San Juan Mission, but I'm not exactly sure. So the sun is starting to make itself scarce. So I'm gonna basically rotate my tripod around and try to get a couple more photos to show you guys. So what I've done now is I've basically walked right up to the mission, and I'm focusing on one of the doors, and I'm making this composition which is kind of like a symmetrical door shot. It's going to be vertical, and there's not going to be a lot of contrast because it's in shade. I mean, there will be a little bit of contrast between the white building and the dark brown door, so that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, this is just a really pretty simple shot, so I'm just going to take this real quick and film a little bit, and I'm also going to tell you about my light leak issue in a little bit, and hopefully these photos turn out. I've been a little untrustful of my camera recently just because of the light leak issues I was having, but I'm pretty sure I fixed them. There we go. Hey guys, I'm curious to think what you guys thought about those images, and I hope you didn't mind how short that video was. It was a really quick shoot, and the parts where I'm talking are a little bit choppy too, just because I didn't really have a lot of time to focus on what I was going to say, because I got there right before sunset and I wanted to get a couple images. I really need to figure out a better way to film myself when I'm just talking to the camera, because setting up my big DSLR on a little tripod and using this mic and everything, especially when I don't have that much time, kind of gets in the way of me doing photography, and it never turns out great because I just really don't know what to say. So both those images are not something that I would normally shoot. I kind of like both of them. I put them up on my website for the time being just to see how I feel about them. Not the type of thing I'd shoot, but you gotta work with what you can when you're here. My next video is going to be at a waterfall location that is about an hour north of me, but it was really hard to get a reservation, so it's scheduled for the 19th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about a light leak, which has been plaguing my photography for a little bit, and it certainly ruined some of my photos from Death Valley. And last video I said I was going to talk about it this video, but I'm thinking I'm going to do a whole video for it so that I have something for next week. And then the week after that, I'll probably release however that waterfall shoot goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And you guys have a good week.